Well, hello, folks. John McAfee's Illegal Clone here. I mean Top Gun, and I got a good one for you today. Yes, I do. I'm excited. See, funny enough, I went to make a video earlier. I really did. Just to show you guys I love you, because nothing's going on in the space, and just I hate when YouTubers are like, I'm going to shy away because the price charts suck. So I was coming at you. But something went wrong with the video take. It didn't capture. And then sure enough, sit back and checking out Walrus from howtopulse.com, talk on liquid loans, have a little talk about how testnet's coming along, and wouldn't you know it, the news we've been waiting for. Yeah. Not that MAINNET's live. I know it's more teasing, but here we go. Richard Hart officially tweeted mid-May is still the target for the world's largest free airdrop. The version 3, that's the testnet he's talking about. The AMM bot is working, which means they've finished what they're doing with Uniswap version 3, the asymmetrical issue that I discussed months ago. That they've got their solution. The SAC balances we've been waiting for to be finished. That 25th release yesterday that I talked about looks like they're great. That's right, they're great, folks. And we've got a next runner coming down that the most SAC complaints are user error, which means that it's looking like there's not much left to do. The AMM bot is running its final tells on version 3. It'll probably get about 2 weeks of testing. Hence, mid-May, in about 2 to 3 weeks, looks like the actual launch date. I've been teasing people with a little bit of fun going, hey, I think the launch date is going to be between the square root of pi times 4 to the square root of the speed of light divided by 1800. I was going to make everyone, you know what, actually, I'm not going to give you the answer for that. You go ahead and calculate that and put the answer in the comments. I want to see how good you are. But anyway, enough teasing. No, we've got mid-May, and I'm excited. So far, PulseChain hasn't launched the RPC settings so that we can get in and test version 3. But, yeah, it's going to be being tested. Everything is pretty much finished. This is the final draft mode. If this works fine without any bugs, we got a release in May. That's right. Dun, 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 dun. PulseChain's coming. Oh, can you feel the excitement, folks? Times are a-changin'. Yeah, so let's have a look. The news is just starting to spread. Oh, and hex price has gone from red to green. Would you look at that? Surprise, surprise. People are getting interested because let's have a look here. Where's mid-May? Yeah, right about here. That means that we are likely to break this golden line of resistance around this point or sooner. So let me draw a line for you folks. Make that kind of simple for you. So that means I really think we're looking at this direction. And could we still wiggle down? Maybe. All sorts of options, but we're heading to break out pretty soon because when PulseChain launches, this is going up. We're breaking that long-standing trend of resistance. Oh, yeah. How long? That long. What's that deep red line? That's 0 cents. That's the stop line. So, no, this is our deep, long flag, which we're about to break out of right here. I'm excited. I'm really excited. And I'm even looking at other assets. It doesn't get enough love. I mean, KG, sometimes you're hilarious to listen to, man, but you got a wise brain on you. And I ignored this because, well, yeah, it's practically just a meme coin. Meme coin with burning and deflation. This is awesome. And a public vote. Bring a forum. So there's some thoughts, some innovation to a meme coin. All right. No, there's a little functionality to it, but then I found out it's a 2-token system. IMD and IM will be linked on PulseChain. This, unfortunately, is already running not on Ethereum, but on Binance. There's only less than 800 users that have gotten into this fine little project, and it will be getting a copy on PulseChain in mid-May when it launches, because they're going to be doing a wallet, and that buy and burn I love in PulseX, well, They won't be buying and burning IMD, but the IMD will use their revenue in that token that pays dividends, and it will buy IM. So, yeah, and then it'll burn it. Oh, all right. So the two tokens work in tandem. That might be a little too complicated for people, but point is, buy the simple cheap coin and price will go up. Oh, that makes it simple because it uses the buy and burn functions that I use in these lovely calculators. So, yeah, hex price is finally, jumping up. Yeah, people getting just a little excited. The news is going out. That green bar is getting bigger. Oh, go figure. We're getting the hex pump finally. All it took was a little news that MAINNET might be coming. Yeah, might be your last chance to get that discount hex before MAINNET launches. For reals this time. Like, for reals. A lot of good action's been happening here on PulseX too. I mean, this was up over a cent, like everything over this range. 1 cent PulseX. Look at that. 0.010. 1 cent PulseX. This is testnet. It's monopoly money. It's not real, folks. But it didn't take long to get there. And this is practically the system that they're about to re-release as version 3. And it's just going to run for a little while. And, that's stuff I do in my hobby time. This is called a Minkowski space-time diagram. And there was a YouTuber that released something about how Albuquerque-White warp space drive and why the Hawking radiation is produced because of the quantum entanglement, and how the relativity in temporal mechanics messes with the quantum entanglement, superposition basically. So he used the Minkowski time bridge diagram to illustrate the causality issues, and that was so dead wrong. It bugged me nuts. But somebody corrected him in his comments, so I didn't have to do it. This is stuff I do in a hobby besides crypto when I'm not putting mud on walls. So, oopsie doodle. I didn't mean to... let's get rid of that. Nobody cares about quantum physics except me. The sacrifice checker. Yeah, for those final totals. Oh, I'm feeling so validated, folks. It's happening. I'm excited, and I don't have to come up with any BS in my video. I can just say that, thank you, Richard Hart, for everything you've done for the community, including urging me to make videos. The Dunning-Kruger effect has kept me in a rabbit hole my entire life. When my friends would look at me and go, mathematically speaking, to make fun of me because I'd literally tell them why their plan is wrong according to the laws of physics. Or my grandfather was an army mechanic. I'd, at the age of 5, have to wait for him to leave because he wouldn't listen to me when I told him how to fix the lawnmower. So I'd fix it, and then he'd freak out because, a 5-year-old was running a lawnmower. But, I was that kind of nerd. And I've really let those skills slack. And this crypto community has given me something to apply these in. Actually giving me some passion, and even in a sea of red, because the markets aren't doing great, Hex is going to, because we've got some good news. That's right, version 3 is up and running privately. We'll have access shortly, and it will only need to run for a few weeks, folks. Mainnet's coming in May. Oh yeah. Which means we've got moon stuff coming. This is a little high. Let me put this down. This was one of our best days. But where I had been really conservative, I'm starting to think it is actually completely reasonable that we're going to see 100% usage. So the inside buy pressure, not the FOMO from people outside of PulseX. I know it's a layer 2 token, but not the FOMO from the people outside. And not the sell pressure from the people inside. Not counted in here. This is the system buyback and burn that looks like might be able to apply pressure. Then, was it going to go up anyway? Because then that price will be even higher. And, was it going to go down? Maybe that price will be even lower. But, the revenue from the system will be driving that kind of value in over time over the first year. And, yes, folks, that is correct. That is a 2.4 million over 5 years from just the inside buy pressure, even with a giant liquidity pool, which I have a funny feeling he may start lower because it built up over time, which means we'll get a little more of a boost early on. Don't get too excited about the 5-year forecast because over time, he'll probably step it up and other people will add liquidity. That'll slow that down, but it'll stabilize the price, and outside investors will be intrigued by an asset that goes up whether they buy or not, so they'll probably want to buy it. That's the whole point of this what if game that I built to run the numbers behind my crystal ball, which is Excel. And yeah. Also, just to remind you guys, go to howtopulse.com. That place rocks because likely what you're going to find there is my mathematics. And let's see, the LP math. Let's try opening that one. Does it have more than one tab? This was the simple one for one asset. There we go. So a stable coin to a fluctuating asset will have impermanent loss that's easily calculable, or impermanent gains as I dub it. So if you believe the asset will do well over a long, long period, like 10 years, but it's going down now for the next few months, kind of like Hex has been, it'd be a great time to provide liquidity because that's a way to dollar cost average in and stabilize the price as it goes down. And you end up with bigger bags. So then you pull your liquidity out when the price is going to go up, making it easier to go up, and you get to hold a whole bunch more as it goes up. I like that plan. That's how I plan to provide liquidity using my impermanent gain and impermanent loss calculator. Now, a lot of people, though, won't want to play with stable coins. They'll want to price their stuff in Pulse and something else. So, yes, I did create an asset-to-asset calculator. Yes, folks, I really did. And I even built in a very simple PulseX colored crystal ball, says impermanent loss gains of these quantities. And it even tells you, was it a good idea? Yes or no. That's how simple I tried to build this. This is going to be on howtopulse.com. This is what I'm trying to do for the community. Instead of playing with quantum physics, is play with Excel and do some mathematical equations. Because, well, it's a little bit easier than tracking superposition. I'll tell you something. Those pesky little quantums. Whew, they excite me. So yeah, folks, thanks for tuning in to Pulse Radio's announcement that Richard Hart has kind of confirmed that we're looking at May. By kind of confirmed, he has confirmed. He's put it out there that it's not this, 2 months, da-da-da-da. No, they're running the final version for the final checks. It's 2 weeks, probably another week because he's always wrong. Maybe 4, whatever. Do my math equation, see what I think. And I'm an optimistic kind of guy. So, thanks for tuning in. I hope this is giving you a little dose of hopium. I hope you realize that I might talk about a few alt projects. I'm a Richard maximalist. Over 75% of my assets are in PulseX and Hex. I missed Pulse Chain. The other 25%, a little like $10 here and $50 there. Yeah, I got some other projects that I do believe in, and I will discuss at some other point because I know I'll just get yelled at for altcoins in a very good video with a lot of uplift that, hey, MAINNET's coming. So I'll talk about my trading profile in another video. Spoilers. Oh, yeah. I've thought about, I used to do a good Kool-Aid guy. Oh, yeah. MAINNET's coming. Oh, yeah. Just imagine Top Gun crashing through a wall. I mean, I do have the same sunglasses. At least my head doesn't spill every time I enter the room. Oh, yeah. Might have to do that a lot more often. So, thanks for tuning in, folks. Take care. Stay frosty. Don't panic when MAINNET happens. I also thought, hey, I might just set myself on fire to show people how you stay calm in an emergency situation so you know how not to panic when MAINNET launches. Comment if you want to see that. Would I be crazy enough to do that? I don't know. But I'll tell you, for all my joking and sarcasm, as long as you can read between that, I will never lie to you folks. I'll always bring you my honest thoughts, my honest opinions, not bought and paid for by anyone. This is me trying to fight the Dunning-Kruger effect. Or Dunning-Kruger effect? Nah, I'm not that bright myself, apparently. Maybe that's why I'm loud. No, if I hadn't watched Richard Hart encourage people to get out and say something, especially when they're not listened to and fixing lawnmowers at age 5 and scaring people, maybe I can put that to use instead of being made fun of because you love me. You really, really love me. Oh, I can just feel it now. I mean, really, wow, almost 1,500 subscribers. Like, I never thought I would get more than 5. You guys have blown me away. And the higher that sub count is, the more I want to do videos. So if you really don't like me, don't subscribe, because I'll just make more. That's a promise and a threat. Oh, yeah. Take care, folks.